Welcome back into Twin Cities Live. All right, when you're in a formal situation, you know to mind your P's and Q's. But sometimes when you're out of your normal environment, those rules, they go out the window.
Oh my gosh, but you know what? They don't have to. Here to show us how we can go into vacation mode while keeping etiquette top of mind. I always sit up a little straighter when I start to talk about Julie Frantz from Everyday Etiquette. Julie is such an expert. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Great to be here. Good to see you.
This is good. Okay, traveling especially, I mean, it does involve a lot of like close contact with other people. It can be high stress. So sometimes it brings out the worst in us, Julie.
Absolutely. And sometimes we have to remember there's intentional rude behavior and there's unintentional rude behavior. And that's where we have to kind of give people grace. But when you travel, that's exactly right. You have to realize a lot of people are here trying to have a good time. And so I'm going to do my very best to help them to have a good time as I be a good traveler.
Yeah, because not everybody's in the same situation. When you go check in at the airport, some people are on delays, they've had to cancel flights, and so you can catch people in a lot of bad situations. But let's start with just packing for the trip, the preparation for the trip. What are some etiquette tips and things you have and advice on just getting ready to go on a trip?
Two things. Less is best, and prior preparation prevents poor performance. We were talking earlier, and that's what you're all about it already. But if you think you're going to pack the night before you leave and chuck a bunch of stuff into the suitcase, you're going to be in trouble. And so you really need to think about your itinerary. The most important thing I think of, and people should think of, is what are you going to wear on your feet? Because unless you're going to be spending your entire itinerary on the beach, you're going to be doing a lot of walking. It is suggested that you have two very comfortable pairs of walking shoes, so that if one gives you blisters, you can change it out. One gets wet or dirty, you can change it out, and then work your way up from there. Typically, you can have a couple of black skirts for ladies, a couple of black slacks, and then change out your tops every single day. When you pack, make sure, of course, you have clothes that you can roll up easily. Nobody wants to be ironing on their vacation. And it also, when you roll things up, you're able to really get more into the suitcase and tuck it in, and then tuck anything inside that might be breakable, just to kind of act as a cushion. So the planning ahead is really the biggest thing. And of course, check with the airlines. What are their restrictions as far as weight and dimensions? And every airline is different, so just make sure you check with the airlines so that you're not one of those people in line bailing things out of the suitcase because it's too heavy or it's too big.
I know that is, I mean, that's considerate of your other passengers and people who are to be well prepared.
Yeah, and I love the idea of thinking about packing from the ground up. That way it's just kind of the same system for everybody, especially if you're packing for kids. All right, so let's now say that we're on the trip. Okay, we've gotten to our destination, and we need to go check into the hotel. Now, this is also part of the experience as well. You have any tips and advice for etiquette-wise staying in hotels?
I have a lot of tips for staying there. Hotel stands for Home of Temporary Eating and Living. And so the hotel is the host, you are the guest. And if you would view staying at a hotel as somebody's home, we might change our behavior. There is what we call the 9 to 9 o'clock rule. After 9 p.m. at night, you need to assume that people want to sleep, that they have something to do the next day. And so you need to be very quiet. No slamming doors, no loud television, no loud conversation. Quiet as can be until 9 o'clock in the morning. And not that you can be rowdy, and let loose, but you just want to make sure that if people are trying to sleep, that you're very, very quiet. And again, that does include in the hallways, not letting children be running up and down and slamming doors. And if you want to have a party, if you want to play games, go down to the lobby. The second area of staying at hotels is to treat not only fellow travelers with respect, but the employers that are staying there working for you. I mean, I work at the St. Paul Hotel. Everybody goes out of their way to make it the most pleasant experience you will ever have. And of course, the St. Paul Hotel is a historic place. So I always remind children in my classes, treat this place with respect. Don't be running your hands along the walls. Don't put your feet on the walls. Don't be drawing on the walls. But treat it with utmost respect. So those are the main two things. One other thing I will mention, in a culture where nobody ever carries cash, when you go to a nicer hotel, have an envelope filled with small bills so that you can easily tip out those that help you when you're at a hotel or
That's so
traveling.
smart.
It's a great idea. Okay, so we kind of skipped a step because we did talk about this a little earlier. So we've already made it to the hotel. Let's back up. Let's say that we took the airplane there, not a bus or something like that. We took an airplane. What are some etiquette things that we can do on an airplane so everybody around us has a good experience?
Yes. Transportation Secretary Duffy said, people should not go to the airport wearing their pajamas and their slippers. Recently, Gary and I, we were on a trip and we were called out by a guy and he said, I just have to tell you, you two get the award for best dress. I smiled sweetly and I said, well, we did remove our pajamas because most people want to be comfortable and they want to wear their pajamas and slippers. Now, before we went on the air, you were talking about, is it okay to remove your shoes on an airplane? Here is the rule. Everything, you can answer your own etiquette questions by kind of saying, how would I feel if somebody did that to me? Well, first of all, if you have stinky feet, keep your shoes on.
True.
Yes, but if it's a really long flight and you have clean socks, and then you might have a pair of like little house slippers that you can put on, yes, then that's perfectly fine. But to expose your toes to other people, stinky socks, you know, scrunching them inside the seat, that is not so nice. So don't do that.
Julie, you're so good. You have such good advice. I feel like we could always talk to you for hours every time. And if you want more Julie, which I know you do, you can take a class with her. She teaches civility classes at the St. Paul Hotel, which frankly I think should be a residency requirement in this great nation.
Yes.
We posted a link with more details on TwinCitiesLive.com.
Every kid in all schools should take that class.
Multiple adults
classes.
need it badly.
Yes. Okay, let's take a look at that weather on the way. It's sponsored by Apollo Heating, Air, and Plumbing.
Winter is here. Get ready for the colder weather. Call the professionals at Apollo Heating, Air, and Plumbing to get your furnace tune-up now for only $59. If you need a new furnace, check out this great offer. With 0% interest, Apollo Heating, Air, and Plumbing will professionally install your new furnace so your family is comfortable and safe all year long. Call Apollo Heating, Air, and Plumbing today or visit callapollo.com. That's callapollo.com.